Gear Up program is kind of like a shining light, I guess that's what you could call it.
Gear Up does a lot of things. There's different days, different activities.
Giving me lots of experience in like different stuff. So like with colleges, meeting new people.
They take us all the way to the college in Espanol, and so that's really convenient for us.
They taught me how to apply for colleges, how to apply for scholarships, and how to put yourself out there.
It's important for me to do volunteer work because, like I said, I just like helping people. Instead of sitting down watching TV all day, I can actually go and do something. A police officer or a firefighter or an EMT, one of those three. Succeeding in education is important to me so I can get somewhere, I can get a job. I know that I can do pretty much anything I want to do as long as I set my mind to it and work hard and don't give up.
What makes me unique is my very laid-back personality. It's because I don't really get stressed out easily, or I don't like worry over the small stuff. My mom has always known that education is an important thing. She had a kid, she was working 2 jobs, she was also putting herself through college, so it's just like hard work pays off. Graduating high school is a big thing. You can't really get a job without it. If I could go to college, I would. Like, I don't have like a certain career that I want to pursue. Just want a family.
My sister, she's special. Most people probably won't even hear about Special Olympics in their lifetime. I often help her, like with running, I pace her. So I feel like that's a way for us to connect. I want to be the first in my family to go to college. I plan on becoming a biotechnician, and it's to help crippled people. I admire my uncle. He gave me this piece of advice to be my own person. Before that, I would normally rely on others to make my decisions for me.
I am an only child. My parents were never married. My family thinks education is very important. I want to go get my PhD in theoretical physics and nanotech. I admire Tesla because he was just this crazy person who he had all these ideas that were way before his time. The biggest Gear Up program I can think of is the dual credit. That helps a lot. At the end of the semester, I'll have 52 credits. And I'm hoping like maybe I can get a head start and maybe graduate college with my PhD in maybe 4, maybe 6 years.
I don't like to blend in with everybody else. I like to kind of do my own thing. You want to get somewhere in life and not be behind, be kind of ahead. College is really different from high school. You don't go there because you're obligated to. You're really going over there for the fact that you want to learn. Working with cars has really shown me that you're not going to get it in the first time, and don't get frustrated with it. Take a coffee break whenever you get frustrated.
My dad passed away this last August in a car accident. So my mom, she's worked really hard to support us and stuff. I'm probably gonna go to UNM. I don't think I'd want to be too far away from like my family right now and stuff. I'm not exactly sure what I want to do. I know I want to go into the medical field. I admire my mom. She's gone through a lot through her lifetime, and no matter what, she seems really, really strong. And my dad too. He was strong, he would make sacrifices to take care of us, and he was always helping everyone else, so I hope I can be like both of them.
School, like the town, is very small. Probably maybe 450.
I feel like it's kind of unique because we have our whole district on campus, so we have our elementary, middle school, and high school all on the same campus. Your classes are so small, so if you do need help from a teacher or something, there's the time to do it. It's not really like, oh, what's your name? I don't know you.
I know a few kids in Penasco that have that mindset that they're not going to get anywhere in life.
Not a whole lot of people have actually graduated from college in this area, and some not even from high school. So there's a little bit of the mentality that my parents didn't go, why should I go?
My name is Aaron Mitchell. I am the Gear Up Program Coordinator at Penasco Middle School and High School. I'm in charge of the career and college readiness aspect of our students' education here.
Gear Up is all about you program here. What we're focusing on is ACT scores.
Taking the ACT is something that it kind of opens doors for you or closes them.
Whenever we came up with this idea for the ACT program, we were trying to think of what matters most in this community. And basically that was our students entering college. So a good way for students to get ready for college or whatever is to get a good ACT score.
Many errors on the ACT test are predictable, right?
We're trying to help them to be able to do their very best on the ACT by becoming familiar with the test, familiar with the type of questions they're going to be seeing, familiar with the strategies that good test takers use.
It's really helpful because we do it in a set amount of time and it's basically just a mock ACT.
The ACT prep is important to me so that I could hopefully get a good score on the ACT test and enter a good college and hopefully not have to take any remedial classes or any of that.
Graduation rate for students that have to take remedial courses that actually go through and get their degree is pretty abysmal. We're doing so much to get them ready and prepared for college. I'd hate to start them off on the wrong foot because their ACT scores weren't high enough.
Oh, a squared plus b squared equals c squared.
Bingo!
A lot of these students are facing really severe difficulties and doing it with courage and resolve. Some of them don't have any people in their family that have gone to college before. They're not sure how it works. They're not sure exactly what the pieces are and how they fall together.
I'm looking at going to the University of New Mexico and to their medical program. Gear Up opened the doors looking at colleges and all their programs and everything everyone has to offer. And something about medical just called me.
It's important to help other students because we come from the same community. So these guys are kind of like my siblings in a sort of way. So just helping everybody out in the school.
Helping these students become the type of leaders that we're going to need to make meaningful change happen and for us to be able to retain that change.
It's important to help other students because we all are trying to pass, we're all trying to graduate, and at the end of the day, it's going to be us together. We're going to change the world, not by ourselves.
My name is Lyman Charlie. I live here in Pickers Pueblo, next to Penasco.
My name is Valerie Esquivel. I live in the Penasco area.
People think of New Mexico as this dry desert state, but really where we are, it's mountains and everything's real green.
I definitely describe Penasco as a small town, but it's also full of history.
I think our community is a pretty strong, family-oriented type of community.
I have aunts and uncles living next door, and my grandma down the street, and cousins next door, and everything like that. All the houses are next to each other, so we're like a tight-knit family. It's good because, like, if there's anything going on, they're all there. They can always be there.
Challenges that students here face is like, sometimes it's family problems, sometimes it's drug use.
It's still an ongoing issue with some other families that still have to worry about their loved ones overdosing.
So everybody just looks at like, you know, the heroin dependency and the alcoholism and stuff. So just knowing that you come from a town where like, just gets everybody in a negative mindset about, you know, themselves and where they come from.
Gear Up All About Us is here to help us give back to the community.
You're trying to show the community we're not just about the students, we're about the whole community.
I think especially when it's a small community, everyone should help each other.
Today we are working part of the Gear Up program.
We worked together to help figure out who we were going to come and help, who needed the help.
Maybe we could get, you know, other students to contribute to this idea.
A lot of our community members need help as far as getting their wood inside or, you know, cleaning up their yard. Or
my grandmother is about 87, 88 years old, so it's really hard for her to come out. And my dad just had surgery, so it's kind of hard for him to move around and be able to keep up with the yard.
These weeds, they just get grown too much, and I don't have the time or energy to keep going. So you have knocked out like 2 weeks of work for me. Took a lot of load off my shoulders. I mean a lot.
You get to see that you actually help them with something that they're not capable of doing.
Well, it helps us become part of something bigger, help us make a difference in the communities that we are in.
We can kind of be an example for other kids to help.
When you have a strong community, they come out and help you too. It's these connections.
I am proud of the people that helps each other, that thinks about each other. It's meaningful. You take it to heart, and you feel from your inside your spirit.
This program itself, you're setting a good example as students, as club members, as neighbors, as friends, and it's all around a good program.
Gear Up has actually done a lot for me.
This is like an opportunity to like I said, to get a head start.
Giving me lots of experience in like different stuff, so like with colleges, meeting new people.
And it's just a real handy helper because when you finally do graduate from high school and you go into college, you've got that head start.
I really feel like it's helping us succeed.